Trigger warning. This series often contains heavy triggers that may be difficult for some viewers. Please remember to put your mental health first.
Hello, my heroes and heathens. Welcome back to Untold Archives, the Heralds of Salvation. We're in a mood today. I don't know if this is going to be
Question of the day. What song best represents your character after last episode?
Yeah, obviously, Sister Mina's song. Oh, also, Sky playing Sister Mina, Sky Bunny everywhere.
I fixed it.
More importantly, okay? Forget all that stuff. The answer is the song mentioned in last time where nobody knew what it was, but my loyal viewers out there, you knew. Black Death, which is to the tune of Hollaback Girl by Gwen Stefani. That is Sister Mina's song after last time because she is spreading the bubonic plague like nobody's business. Literally, that's her goal right now. All right.
I'm obsessulated. Zuli, what about you? Introduce yourself, and I love that so much. What song represents your character?
Hello, I am Zuli, known as That Deerfa on Instagram and TikTok, where you can find me on all the things, doing all the things. I'm playing Birch, your Servan Druid, who last episode, she was controlling that field, man. I think what was playing in the background was definitely Breaking Dishes by Rihanna. She was definitely in the mood to fight a man.
Yes.
And fight a man she did. She fought many men. So I think that's her song for last episode.
I love that so much. Hades, introduce yourself.
Hello. It is I, Hades. You can find me in all the places, all the things, either in your walls or at Authorities on all social medias. So,
not that one, the other one.
The other one. The fourth wall,
No, the
actually. Anyways, I will be playing one Beulah Fielder, a Silk Folk College of Whistles bard, and trying to think of a good song that represents where she's kind of at right now, especially after the last battle.
I'm doing the same thing right now.
I think Tiptoe Through the Tulips is a very fun song where she just got directions, just like going through. So I think that's the sort of unhinged vibe we're going for.
I love it. Gorgeous. And Bree, talk to me.
Hey, hi, hello, Bree here. Also, my name all on social medias. Media is already plural. Anyways, so I'm playing Arya, half gnome, half barbarian, and we are talking about the song like after last session specifically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that would definitely be Watch the World Burn by Falling in Reverse, because I'm a metalhead, and that sounds like a good idea. But also because she didn't do as much as she would want, so she just watched everything. Because apparently she's a watcher, so, and I've been rolling like shit, so.
And so shall it be. Blessed be. And my name is Jen. I'm going to be your dungeon mistress, your high priestess tonight. You can find me all the places, all the things. Cancer Moon Cleric. Make sure you like and follow so we can give you guys updates and shenanigans. And while I don't have a character, I have a song that I think will fit in well with this episode once we figure it out. Sky will know because I bounced my ideas off of her. Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. See, look at her face.
Oh, that's a good one.
BT dubs, all of our characters have leveled up. We are level 10. We are moving and grooving, getting stronger. All the shenanigans they've thrown my way, thinking they're going to scare me. And guess what? You can't scare me because I know what's going to happen. So yes, I think that's going to be a new thing now, you guys. I really like that Zuli, at least for the rest of my campaigns, because having a question of the day for your characters, I think that's gorgeous. And now I have a playlist in mind for this campaign that I can't believe I haven't done before. But are we ready to play some D&D? My
Make me
gorgeous,
cry.
gorgeous.
Yes.
I'm
My
gonna
eyeball
try.
hurts for no reason, so I'm not all
good.
pre-crying. Thanks. Oh, I feel
Hey,
so much
hey,
better.
don't scratch me with that nail, man.
Thanks for
This
scratching my
I
eyeball.
broke one. Look at this.
That's what they all say.
It looks like a nub. I have like little witchy fingers.
Girl, that's my normal nail
Yeah,
leg,
that
and you
is
out
my
here
nor-
wearing
same.
claws, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm over here, rocking my natural.
Don't look at
this
these. Don't look at these.
I'm not showing you mine.
So embarrassed.
Mine are little nubbins.
I can push things down. Nubbins. I can push things down. Last session, we found our characters going to war in the Western Wilds against the Prelian kingdom, who is coming over to unethically source the veinwood iron ore that exists here. That, of course, my wilders who are communing with nature, part of nature, definitely believe in ethical sourcing and replenishment, and not overtaking what is not theirs necessarily, and the Prelians weren't okay with it. And so seeing the mass casualties that were inflicted upon these individuals, the West has decided we need to do something different. Our peaceful ways have not served us, especially with the North having left us, abandoned us to our own devices here. And Birch having that little sense of the ancient ways, the older ways where peace and war went hand in hand, where you had to fight for survival, really took up the mantle here. And we had some shenanigans. We had a beautiful mechanic introduced to help kind of give advantages for the different units and stuff that exist here. We had our surprise silent squad was pocket rats. Did not anticipate that ever. Pocket rats were beautiful. Birch doing massive damage, being in her own element there, doing shenanigans. We had Arya riding up with the cavalry, and Beulah taking charge of the archers, doing all of the fun stuff. The Prelians did not stand a chance. And that's where we're going to pick right back up, as you see that the Prelian forces who have met you on the field of battle here have all fallen. You see that the wilders, your kin Birch, are all coming out, shouting, yelling, rejoicing up on the ridges where their archers are, the cavalry on their mounts, and the pocket rats. I'm not sure what the pocket rats are doing. I'm very interested to hear what Sister Mina says about that. But everybody's coming out, slapping hands and everything like that. And Birch, you see that essentially the elder of the Circle of Dreams, which essentially is the kind of go-to point of contact with liaisons and things like that. The bugbear, Gardock, comes up, having kept his defenses prepared to defend the cave entrances in case for some reason the Prelian forces got past you. But him and his group come out, as big as he is with his leather armor, and walks up to the fallen commander, who was taken down by a flurry of blows from our beautiful bubonic babe there, and her pocket rats, and picks up the scimitar of the commander, the one who had quite a number of things to say about women in combat and such like that. He'll pick it up and he'll kind of look it over, and then he'll look at you, Birch, and walk up to you, and in his very deep, gruff voice say, "It's been a long time since our people have had to fight. But as tradition," and he'll present the scimitar to you, Birch. And I'm going to send you what this is, but essentially, Birch, this sword by the commander can cast enemies abound once per long rest. And so I will definitely send that to you here in a second. But he hands that to you as a spoil of war here, essentially. what say you, Bert, to Gardock here in this moment?
I think she definitely. Oh, sorry. I had a little thing. She definitely bows her head, and takes it and just kind of looks at it for a second. Wipes it clean of any blood it might have, before nodding her head in reverence and turning around to the rest of her circle, and just bowing her head at them and going, "We're Wildborns, and it's time to start acting like it. Peace is all well and good when it is time for peace, but I do think it's time for us to remember where we once came from, where we're going, and where we want to be. And who we don't want here." And she turns around to look at like the captives of war that they have, and looks at Sister Amina, looks at the rats, and goes, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sister Amina?"
I am always thinking what you're thinking, Birch. As the rats finish devouring one of the archers, and I do a little rat call, and have them, and they all come sit next to me in a line, on their like hind legs. Say the word, Birch.
The word. My word is yours. Go ahead and act upon it.
And the rats will start going to the rest of the prisoners, doing some bites, definitely infecting them, and then they're gonna crawl into the prisoners' pockets to be transported back to their motherland.
So, chat, if you haven't picked up,
War crimes.
we are committing war crimes in this moment. It's a Geneva suggestion, so just keep that in mind. We don't support that IRL, just here in D&D, where it's okay and there are no real casualties except for your emotions and your hearts when I break them. So you guys have now your captives here, still getting nibbled on and bitten on. The rats are being snuck into their pockets. Gardock is gonna look at the heralds, all of you, and say, "So, the plan is to send the Prelians back with a message, as it were."
Sometimes it's best to not just stop the people, but remind them why they should not start in the first place. I think it prudent in this time to send..." And she looks at some of them that are quivering and shivering with rats going into their pockets. "A nice little message to remind them that this land is not theirs. And like every message, and like every good host, we send them back a little gift."
My babies.
Make them think twice. Make them think twice. I feel as though these repercussions will be felt for generations if they all make it back. Perhaps even if they don't. I'm sure the rats will survive.
It only takes one to deliver a message, so hopefully one of them is up to the task.
Sister Mina, though, I know
Yes.
we're sending them. The ones that are here, are they infectious? Should we be concerned?
I will pull out one of the rats by their scruff from one of the pockets. These rats here that are going with them are definitely infected. Probably some rabies, probably plagues of some kind. You don't want that here. But as long as your other rats haven't tasted blood, they'll be okay. So your other rats, your nature rats, they're good. These rats, don't want them. No bueno. I love you, you little cutie. And I kiss it on the head.
It's like salivating,
Foaming at the mouth.
Squeakums
And I
is
put
like,
it back in the pocket.
okay,
Don't
like-
worry, Squeakums, it's okay. Not you.
Then
I
we
give
shall-
Squeakums a little cube of cheese.
Squeakums is like got this little like battle helmet on and like goggles, but like tucked away into like the baby Bjorn. And takes the cheese like a spoil of war, and like eats it like it has been starving. Just
I need
Order
an
the
artist to
war.
draw that picture. I need a tiny rat and a baby Bjorn with a little helmet eating some cheese. Call me.
like
pay any amount of money.
ravaging a piece of cheese, like consuming it as if it was like a hero's feast after a long battle. Gardok is going to put together a small party of members who weren't injured or participating in the battle to escort the prisoners back to their ships and send them on their way to make sure they do not return. Beulah, as you come back up to the group here, obviously supporting war crimes being had, what is Beulah doing here?
I think for the most part, I think Beulah is just kind of checking on the archers, making sure they're all okay, kind of just surveying how the soldiers are all feeling, because she knows none of them are necessarily trained for war, so this could be a huge ordeal for them. So just kind of keeping her eye on the crowd and just seeing if there's anyone who's like distressed or anything of that nature.
Give me perception or insight, your choice.
To insight. So that is a 22.
You see that amongst the group here, especially after Birch's kind of inspirational talk there, that these are a people reinvigorated. These are people who have experienced sort of a revelation of defense that they, perhaps much like Birch, have had to suppress and keep down given the ways of the West here. And your archers, Beulah, as you look out to their faces, they respond to you in kind of a whistle, the whistle that you do when you're doing your spells. They give you kind of a whistle support as you walk past, as a call out to you there, so to speak.
I think Beulah sort of responds back to it in kind, gives a hearty salute, and will go and try and join up with the rest of the Heralds at this point. Sort of also being invigorated in a way of sort of inspired by this camaraderie here.
Love that. Beulah, what would that little call be? Like the first thing, of course, that I think of is the Hunger Games. You know, what would Beulah's call be in response? Give me some notes here. What are some notes?
I have to go with the crazy option that my gut immediately did, which is the horn from Dukes of Hazzard. The da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Just whistled.
Bravo. How very specific that we love so very much. Thank you so much for that. As Beulah, you had to join the rest of the Heralds. Arya, you took the cavalry in. You of course have your mount, your nightmare or whatever, blazing into battle. Your other cavalry members are either mounted as well, or hooved creature humanoids like centaurs, who could act as mounts. What is Arya doing here in this moment?
She knows she didn't do a lot, but she's pretending that she did everything. So she's saluting everyone and says, you know, horse girls do it right. We get in there and we take care of business. You know? Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's hyping everyone up, like, hey, none of us died. We did really well. We got in there and we got out. It's a win.
Arya, go ahead.
I was being stupid. I was like, Birch looks at her hooves like, am I a horse? No, I'm a deer.
Not me, them over there. Arya, you're giving this motivational speech, and your unit there as well, much to the way that they did for Beulah. Your unit, they beat their armored chest, much like you were doing at the beginning of the battle to get everybody hyped up. They call that in response to you and your speech, and then allow you to go and rejoin the Heralds. And now the four of you are there, having already dispatched your bubonic, war crimes with the party.
For the term bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague.
The first time is not a war crime. All right, let's make that known.
Okay, I can see that. It hasn't been established, so I think we're
There's
definitely
no
jumping
Geneva
the gun.
Convention here.
You're
There's been a
correct.
convention.
You're absolutely right, as I was. Okay. As you decide to spread biological warfare via living creatures by way of boat to infect an entire population, all of you are now here together. Again, there's a lot of revelry going around. There are a few injured that are being taken care of. Mostly the Prelian army. They're somebody comes up. So we're gonna have, let me see. As we're looking at the casualties here, we're going to see that Xantas comes over to you, the satyr, Circle of the Wildfire, and is looking at the bodies of your fallen enemy here, Birch. And he says, do we send them back, or do we burn them here and allow them to regrow?
She looks over at Sister Mina, remembering what she said, and just goes, with Sister Mina's blessing, I think burning would be the best method, no?
I don't remember what I said. Yeah, they don't deserve to be returned to their homeland. We burn them here. As I strike a match.
Did you strike? Absolutely. Xanatos is gonna have the rest of the Circle of Wildfire kind of gather everyone together. Circle of Moon is not present. They stayed over by the Evernight Forest. And they start to gather the bodies, and they say, they shall not return. They shall replenish what they sought to steal from here. Yes, this will be probably the best use of their life and their death. Sister Mina, is there anything that needs to happen as the bodies are being gathered up?
How many dead are there?
Yeah, let's take a look. Well, you guys, let's see. We have notes. Why am I trying to guess here? There were mechanics. Mechanics. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry.
Because I said it.
I know.
Like an
Let's see. I'm going to say 50, 80, 50, 80, 100. We're going to say about 100, give or take, with the ones that survived and are being sent back.
Okay. Then since I'm just straight up going to sit here and watch them burn, I'm not going to do the rites to make sure they don't come back, because they're pieces of shit anyway.
Beautiful.
Then I'm just gonna sit here and burn them. Also, slightly selfishly burn them, because every time there's been fire, she's seen her sister.
We love that.
Think...
Hold that thought for a quick second. Hold that thought for a quick second. The bodies are being gathered here. Being prepared. Obviously, having the Circle of the Wildfire here is great, because they know how to keep it, because this part of the wilds does not need to be slash and burn in this moment. So they are very diligently and carefully preparing everything. There's not much ceremony. They're being piled up. It is probably the most unceremonious dump, essentially.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm dying. So all of them are ready to go, safely stowed, accelerant added. Sister Mina, do you do the honor?
Oh, I do.
You set it ablaze. And watch as the pile of bodies begins to burn. The scent of burnt leather and flesh and hair, unfortunately, is not the most pleasant. But the Circle of Wildfire all take post around this burial pyre to make sure that they can contain it. Do we have any feelings about the way these bodies are, one, not being let go home, right? But two, the way they are being discarded. Does Arya, Beulah, or Birch feel any type of... We know how Sister Mina feels, and we love that. What do the rest of the Heralds feel kind of watching this?
I think for Beulah, I think it's one of those things of this is the cost of war, but she does not like it. She's always someone that people deserve to be in the land of which they were born and lived for and died for. And so I think is biting her tongue on the depravity this feels, but it's war. That is what has to happen. War does not allow people to have the dignity of what is right sometimes.
I love that.
I do have a
What
question.
about Arya?
Birch and Doc, have you said the words war crime out loud?
No, I don't think we'd know what
No.
that is.
Okay.
Yeah, we had said that this was the first
First time this has ever happened.
instance of it, so we've above table said it as a joke, but not in character.
Okay, cool. I think
I mean, it's
Arya's
completely justified in this.
yeah. I think Arya's like used to war, so she's kind of numb to the loss of like people who aren't directly in her pod. Like, it is what it is. That's the price you pay. And she's kind of making mental notes of what to do next time, how to like do better, be stronger, be more of a presence on the battlefield. And as she watches, like, hears about like the rats going off, she also makes a note of that, of how to creatively win battles, of like, maybe I should try that somehow. Like, this is interesting. Maybe we could make some they could make experiments out of rats, and they could be like, you know, and she's kind of going through how that would work and bringing it to the north of like.
I love that so much. I want a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
I see.
Okay. I hate the new update on D&D Beyond that you can't just minimize the app without it completely restarting. That's my 23.
23, we love that so much. On a 23, I want you to take 3 temporary hit points. As you think, we should do experiments on the rats. This could definitely make us better and stronger. And you feel the tattoo, the brand of the flame when you bonded with it. You feel it burn, but Arya, it doesn't hurt. It feels warm and inviting as you consider doing what was done to you to other creatures.
I think in that warmth, she begins to let her imagination go, and she's like, we could do like a half rat, half Kyoka. Or like half rat, half squirrel. Interesting. And she's going to be lost in her thoughts of the possible experiments with a rat.
Love that. We love that. Arya gets lost in thought, thinking of genetic modifications. Birch, this is your home. This is your home. You've led your people to victory. You've instilled that the old ways, the ancient ways are not bad. And now you see this pile of bodies not being honored, not being shown respect, but simply being used, and having whatever life force they carry be returned to your woods. What is Birch feeling in this moment?
I think Birch is definitely somebody who her feelings will always come after the fact. She'll go into crisis mode, take care of whatever's happening, and then afterwards that's when the panic, that's when like the anxieties will set in, post-crisis clarity, if you will. And I think seeing all of the bodies just doing that, she, in her head, this is not pretty. This is not something she is happy or proud of. She's proud her people are fighting back. She's proud the old ways have been restored. She's not proud of the cost of war, but at the same time, one of her fatal flaws is she always demands payment back in some way, shape, or form. So there is a small feeling of like that joy of vengeance, but at the same time, she knows one person who doesn't think like that. And seeing all the dead bodies, I think it's finally hitting her. Oh, I could have lost my friends. Oh, I could have lost Beulah. And she goes over to stand next to Beulah and will just like, from behind, just like hug her and hold on to her while staring at the bodies starting to burn, to kind of reassure herself that Beulah is still here. Beulah is still alive.
Gorgeous.
Everything is okay.
Give me a Constitution saving.
Will do, gladly. Once the D20 becomes apparent. Let's see here. Gee. It's the price of love. That's an 8.
With an 8, I am gonna say that you are going to take 8 psychic damage as the pain of touching Beulah in such an intimate way, such a familiar way. You feel that brand from the flame burn a little bit hotter this time, and it lasts a little bit longer. Beulah, I think that as Birch embraces you, you can feel her kind of tense up for, if it's just for a moment, in like that shock of pain.
Yeah, and I think even with that sort of shock of pain, I think Beulah, her lower set arm sort of just wraps around Birch's arms and just holds on to her, because if Birch is going to stay and Beulah's going to comfort, even though this whole situation is agony to Birch in a way, is going to be selfish and take the comfort, but also be selfish and be able to give the comfort that she so desperately wants to give in this moment.
So much war on the outside reflects the war internally, at least for Birch. How gorgeous that we're doing that. And as this is happening, I need perception checks from everybody, please.
Dex?
Perception.
Oh, I was like, Dex? What the hell you mean, Dex?
It's fine, baby. Don't worry about it. Just roll me my dice.
Perception?
No, I
I
need
got a
perception.
6.
Lost in rat experience.
17.
Beautiful.
19.
Beautiful.
16.
Gorgeous. Sister Mina, you
Yes.
watch the flames.
Mhm.
The flames appear to watch you back. Let me get a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, ma'am. That's a 15.
15. Okay, so you'll take half. So you take 5 psychic damage as you're watching these bodies burn. You're looking into the flame, and it seems as it's almost like not on the other side, but also not in the middle, kind of floating throughout the flame. You see that familiar face. You see a nymph looking out at you, and she watches you for a moment and extends a hand out.
In the fire. How interesting. Let me roll something real quick. As I thought. She's gonna reach in.
You reach in.
I rolled a nat 1.
We love that. You reach in. With those perceptions minus Arya, the Birch and Beulah standing there and embracing next to the fire, will see Sister Mina reach into the fire there.
Hey, grab. I get go and I go grab.
A grab? Can I resist?
Yeah, go
Or
ahead.
actually,
let me get grappled here.
Ooh, I gained a new cantrip. Birch on instinct will cast root grab. It takes a reaction, which you take normally for an opportunity attack, but I would like to think that she takes the reaction of just like, no! You cause roots to reach out and grasp at the creature, hindering its movement. Let me see, 1 second.
Is there a save?
Oh my god, there's not a save.
What?
creature speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So speed is.
Oh, so 40?
Okay, are you gonna grapple?
Is it
Like,
an-
are you gonna?
Yeah, it's just enough to like grab her to like slow her down before Birch goes.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
So
You slow her
grapple,
down.
yeah.
let's do a contested grapple check here. We're gonna do Birch's athletics versus Sister Mina's acrobatics.
Let's go, baby.
Nat 20 for 25.
That is
I'm a slippery rat.
18 plus 6, 24. So
Oh, that's a win.
25
You're
over
still one up.
24. So just barely there, but I think the hold that you were able to get on Sister Mina, even though she's not fully grappled, Sister Mina, you begin to feel the lick of the flames there, and it is an interesting sensation because yes, it burns, and you're gonna take some fire damage, just one fire damage, but it almost seems like there's a barrier there. Which is not, you're not taking the full-on damage, but it's enough to kind of snap you out. And just as you reach in and Birch grabs you, you start to feel the heat there. A Nim's hand pulls away, and she disappears as the smoke begins to continue to rise.
How much fire damage, my love?
Just one fire damage. Birch, do you say anything to Sister Mina as you just stopped her from going into the fire?
yeah, just like yanks back and just. Mina, I know we are blessed by the flames, and I know you can walk on water, but I don't think you're immune to flames.
No, unfortunately, I haven't unlocked that yet. Maybe someday.
I would say the yet is concerning, but I deeply believe that anything you put your mind to, you will one day achieve. And if there's anyone who is going to, it would be you. But perhaps we don't jump into the fire with our enemies' bodies
Bert,
deep within.
did you see it?
Did I see it?
No.
Did I see it was no? Did I see you reach out to walk into the flames with squeakums in your front pocket?
I forgot
Yeah.
about squeakums. Oh my god, I'm a terrible mother. I'm gonna get my kid taken away.
The Bjorn is flame. The Bjorn is flame resistant. The Bjorn is flame resistant.
Of course it is. Of course
Or
it is.
is flame resistant, not
Plot
flame
armor.
resistant.
Plot armor.
No, Birch, I've been seeing, every time we've been around fire, I've seen my sister in it.
Like,
She reached out to me.
all fire or just
When we
fires?
burned the bodies in the south, when we burned these bodies, when we burned your bodies in the west.
Have you seen it when we light all campfires at night?
Have I? Nope. No.
So it's
Just
just
when I'm-
fires then.
With the dead, I suppose.
Well,
Do you think I've lost my marbles? Is this a trauma response? I think we learned a lesson on this.
I don't think you've lost your marbles.
Okay.
At least not all of them. I mean, you're traveling around with me, so you've lost a couple, but
Listen, don't put down yourself, okay?
oh,
You've gained marbles.
yes, I've gained the ones I've stolen from you. And she gives a little wink. But I don't. And she looks down at her own little brand and just goes, I think perhaps it is a fire's mark. I mean, after all, at least our beliefs, the dead are never truly dead. So, it's a cycle of life. Maybe she is in repose and still waiting. And now you can feel her because you're closer to the flames. Perhaps. But, perhaps we make a promise to each other to not jump into flames without good reason.
I would think my sister's good reason.
I think your sister, while you're seeing her and she is still here, I don't think she's physically here. I think it's more of an emotional here. I think that is a very good reason if she were physically here.
You hear a little sniffle under the plague mask. Well, let us celebrate your victory.
Pet, pet, pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat. Let me get one more perception check, please.
From everyone?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Oh, that way.
Get some work done.
Oh, gorgeous.
22.
Not good. 14.
And 16 again.
Okay, what was Nina's?
20 with some work done. Some lip filler.
Incredible. You're all having this moment, making the very, solemn promise to not jump into a flame, and this is absolutely necessary.
I didn't promise.
Hey, we're talking about it. We're considering. And you're watching as the flames of the body, fire burns differently depending on the source that it's burning from. And with the bodies here that are being burnt, you get kind of this very muted, almost brownish kind of brown, scooping up with the smoke billowing at the top, a little bit of gray with the black mixed in. However, towards the south, you see something that none of you have ever seen before. Out over the top of the canopy there, you can see this smoke rising from the south. Never talking worms. From the southwest. It has almost this like bluish hue to it, and as you're kind of watching the smoke, you see the source of that coming up as well, and you see flames, but these flames are this purple glow to it, and the rest of the wilders are now taking notice of as well, especially the circle of the wildfire, because they're like, wait, whoa, what is that? That's not something that's familiar here. And as everybody's kind of watching in that direction, you see a figure approaching through the tree line. Quite tall, broad individual, walking with almost a limp, perhaps, some sort of injury that's preventing them from taking full strides. And as the figure approaches closer and closer and closer, you begin to see a familiar face. The face of your furball friend, Myrrh. And as Myrrh walks up, you see him almost like every step is in pain. You can't necessarily tell the source of his injuries. There's no gashes, no open wounds, no bleeding. But there appears to be kind of char marks almost. But the char marks are slowly growing. You can hear him kind of groaning as he approaches you. Heralds, what do you do as you see him come out?
Birch is running. Birch is laughing.
My eyes were immediately, before you start running, Birch, my eyes immediately go to you, like trying to scan what you're feeling. And then she will follow you as you run towards Myrrh. Just so that way you have someone there.
What's the face? What's the face, Birch? Is it panic? Is it confusion? What's the face here?
I think eerily, for like half a second, there was no face before pure panic took over, because it was just the confusion of just like no expression. Okay, something's coming towards us. Might as well. Oh my God, that's Myrrh! And then the second she realized it was Myrrh, she is running, dashing. Unless someone physically tackles her, she is not stopping.
Birch and Arya are booking it. What about you, Beulah? What's Beulah doing?
I think Beulah is following after, but keeping a distance, because not sure exactly what's going on. We've heard mixed things kind of going on with Myrrh, so it doesn't want to immediately dive into something if it ends up being a trap or something. She's kind of hesitant. She's kind of hesitant for, but still following.
Love that. Sister Mina, what about you?
Sister Mina is probably not gonna go over. She doesn't know Mer
Okay.
or particularly care.
Stays back, watches everything from afar. Birch, as you are booking at, you and Arya are booking at Beulah, falling behind, Sister Mina staying back. By the time you make it to Mur, he falls to his knees. Apparently the injuries that he is sustaining are growing more and more. And you've reached him now as he has fallen to his knees. You see that he reaches for you, and Birch. What have we done?
Immediately healing spirit. Healing. Is it spirit or word? Healing wording him. She doesn't waste any moment. Like, she'll grab onto him and just, Mer, what is the matter? What's happening? Mer, please, you're my best friend. And I think that's the words she uses to cast healing word.
He feels your magic, Birch. He feels you casting your magic. He says, don't. It's no use.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's no use? What's happened?
I had to. You see, I did not have a choice. It asked. It
What asked? What did you do? Mer, why are you burnt? What happened? Mer, dear heart, what happened?
Blood. Birch, the blood we've spilled here. Don't you feel it? Don't you? And he's like struggling. Don't you feel it? The trees feel it. The forest feels it. And I heard it calling to me. The forest, Birch, the Evernight forest. It called to me. And it asked me. It asked me to burn it. It knew what would happen. It did not want to be corrupted. And so I burned it. And you can see that his char, you can see kind of like a faint purple glow through the crackling of it. Mur had bound himself to the Evernight forest. So as it burns, so does he, which is why your healing word won't work, because the forest is still on fire.
I immediately, with consent, Birch, hold your hand. Just so you have that little inch of comfort.
Birch doesn't have a hand free. Her hands are on Mer.
Okay. Then I'll kind of cup your elbow. And kind of hold your arm a little bit, just so you have a little piece of comfort and support. Unless you push me off.
Yeah. I don't think she's in the mind space to realize you're holding her. I don't think she, Zuli realizes what you're doing and thinks it's very sweet. Birch does. I don't think Birch has realized it.
Because you haven't.
If I cast Ancestral Communion, are the trees telling me anything?
Interesting. Go ahead and cast it. Tell me, there were some questions that you would get answered, correct?
No, that's a different spell. Ancestral Communion. You invoke the wisdom of your ancestors to gain insight into your trials. When you cast a spell and at the start of each of your turns for the duration, you gain heroic inspiration if you don't have it already, so I'll mark that down. It lasts for up to 1 minute concentration. Birch doesn't really talk to her ancestors per se. Her ancestors, or what she considers her ancestors, are the old ways, are the trees.
Birch, since Arya kind of senses you can't feel that pressure, Arya will wrap an arm around you just for extra support, just in case you need like that balance and the like strength, so that way if you can't stand after everything, you have something to lean on.
She's still standing strong, and she appreciates the gesture, but she's
Right.
solely
She's still
focused on
yeah,
her
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
And that's why she adjusted, because she can tell that you're not noticing. Do you need us to go to
Beautiful.
break, Jen?
We're gonna go to break so I can fix my camera. Yep. We're gonna go to break really fast. It's about that time, anyways. And then we're gonna pick back up with Ancestral Communion with Birch once we return. Arya supporting her. So in case, yeah. So we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna fix my stuff because yeah, we fixed it. We're good. I'm kicking cords over here, but glad that we're back, chat. We're going to pick up right where we left off, kind of an emotional moment. Birch has ran to her friend Myrrh, who is succumbing to injuries that he has sustained for the burning of the sentient magical forest here, the Evernight Forest, which asked him to not allow it to be corrupted by the bloodshed that has occurred here. And so he bound himself to the forest and is now suffering burning as well. Birch, you were doing something before the cameras got messed up and we had to go to break. What were you doing there?
I think you guys just see, or whoever is close enough. So I think Birch, the people who see Birch, to my knowledge, would be Beulah, and probably Arya sees it the most. But Birch's hands move, instead of just holding on, become more of a like soft grasp, moving her hands to touch where the purple glow is emanating as she casts her own magic, just like green mixing with the purple, and her eyes just like glow a little bit as she reaches out to her ancestors in the trees, specifically the trees that Myrrh has bound himself to get some answers. And all she really has to ask is why.
We love that. And as we have discussed before, using this beautiful spell, the trees don't communicate in the same way that we do, using languages and sounds and things like that. You get feelings and you get vibes from that. But because you're tapping into Myrrh, who is still semi-conscious right now, I think when you ask why to connect with him, you see flashes of Myrrh. Because now it's from the tree's perspective, meeting with two cloaken individuals wearing these ash gray cloaks. They are talking, communing, and you don't hear the words exactly, but you get a sense that they have joined in fellowship. That whatever they were discussing, Myrrh agreed to. And then the next flash, you see and you feel the pain of a tree being carved with the words that you had seen as you entered into the wild. Seeing that it was Myrrh, you can see him crying as he's doing it, also feeling the pain as he is carving this message. And then it flashes once again. You see Myrrh standing at that beautiful lake in this center of the Evernight Forest, the one that you were all allowed to stay the night in. You see him take a cup of the lake and drink it down. You see his eyes roll back into his head as he's having that vision that the most of you did have. You don't see what Myrrh sees, but you can infer as he stands up, crying still, and begins to make a fire by that large oak that you all were next to right there. And as you're receiving these emotions and these memories from her, you start to get more of the present self of him. But Myrrh appears to be succumbing to his injuries, Birch, because the words or the message that he is trying to send you, because he knows what you're doing here, is coming in broken. You hear the fogging in his mind, the pain start to dissipate. The pain begins to dull as the emotions and the senses begin to be more staggered. And I think there are a few words that you can make out. You hear in his mind, don't. Find. Codex. Mustn't. Translate. North. And then, as you're casting the spell, you're connected with Myrrh during his final breaths, Birch. And as he's communicating with you, you suddenly feel the biggest warm sensation of being embraced. And obviously his hands can't reach up to you, but his spirit, his aura, wraps itself around you and holds you until it fades.
I think Birch, holding his physical body, does kneel and does she doesn't fall, she just kneels and tries to lay him down so he is closest as his final breaths are coming, so he's closest to the earth that he loves. And she just starts druid crafting, almost subconsciously, just druid crafting so much lavender and other faint smelling flowers so that when he passes, he won't pass with the memory and the smell of burning flesh, but the smell of lavender. And she's just stroking his face and just going, I love you, Mer. I love you, my dear heart. I love you, my fire heart. You always burn the brightest. I love you. And she'll give him a kiss on the forehead and just, I understand why you did it. And I'm sorry that we won't get to argue about why you shouldn't have. And she just gives him one final scritch under his chin.
He closes his eyes, fading, struggling to hold on with that embrace in your mind. You see a single tear. And then Myrrh is gone.
At this point, Birch, you feel Arya's pressure around your shoulders get tighter, firmer. Not in a suffocating way, just in a I'm here still way.
She nods, she acknowledges that you're there, and she'll give you a pat, but she is just so full of love right now for her baby boy that is gone, and she's just cradling him closer.
You see that Nymeria comes up, Circle of the Land, Elder, and she comes up and she looks at Myrrh and the beautiful lavender wildflowers around him, and the two of you standing there. And you know that because Nymeria is Circle of the Land, that she feels what is happening as well because she is connected to it. And she's got tears running down her eyes, and she says, Birch, why? What? Why would he do this?
He did what he felt he had to do.
But why? Why would he feel like he needed to do this?
He drank from the waters, and whatever he saw made him burn it down. Myrrh has always been the dearest heart of us all. He's always been the innocence. If there's anyone who wouldn't want our Vanewood to be infected with the blood of those who would subdue us, it would be him. The trees will regrow, and the Vanewood will come back uncorrupted. It'll just take a little bit of time.
Birch, you don't understand. Before all of this was happening, Myrrh was talking. He wasn't making any sense.
It was. I don't think Myrrh was Myrrh when he did it.
What do you mean?
There are things and people that will do vile things to good people. And I think... Have you seen anyone here wearing gray robes? Has anyone been coming to our circles?
Well, of course we've had visitors, people from the south fleeing. Of course we have the northerners here for a bit before they retreated back to the Reach. Yes, we've had strangers here.
From the northerners, are there people dressed in gray calling themselves Ash and Creed here?
There was a group traveling together. They kept to themselves. Perhaps their robes were gray. I can't recall. Did they do this to Mur? Did they corrupt him?
I think so.
And she starts to like look around. Oh,
And she'll grab on and be like, "Don't panic.
okay.
You are the leader. Take a deep breath. From now on, no one travels these woods alone. Groups of 2 or 3. And if you see anyone from the north claiming they're Ash and Creed or wearing those gray robes, you don't give them a chance to speak. I'm not saying kill them, but you don't give them a chance to speak. Cover their mouths, make sure they don't talk to our people, and just hold them somewhere, anywhere. I don't want anyone else going through this." And she'll stroke Mur's face.
No, we will avenge him. If we find any of their kind, they will pay. She takes a moment to take a breath, straighten up her face, roll her shoulders back, and go back to where the group has kind of been kept at bay, a way to give you all some privacy, and begin to start directing and giving orders about looking out for strange people, for robes, and what they're going to do, so that they kind of have a game plan in place. As Nymira heads back, Gardok approaches and says, Birch, we will tend to make sure he's given a proper burning after the Evernight Forest is complete. We will put his ashes there so that he may regrow and become one with the forest. My question for the Heralds: what is next for you? Will you stay here to protect the Vanewood, or...
I think the Vanewood has its protectors here. You all did marvelous at protecting our land. You didn't need us to protect it, you just needed us to remind you what you could do. But we're off to the north. And then she'll druidcraft one last thing, and she'll just druidcraft a little bramble that's in the shape of a bunny and put it on his chest. When you burn him with this. He always wanted to go back with the bunnies.
So shall it be. And he will give you space, and whenever you leave Mur's side, however long that might take, you have a group of people standing by to very, very carefully wrap him, and then begin to carry him over to the Evernight Forest. The Circle of the Wildfire have already dispatched their members there to ensure that the flames do not spread. But of course, honoring Mur's final wish as to what the forest's wishes were. Going back to Beulah and to Mina, watching this kind of from afar, are the two of you doing or saying anything?
I don't think so at this point. I think Beulah's trying to let Birch handle the situation, but also give her the space that she needs. But we'll probably make a point of, once they start traveling, to stay close to Birch. As possible with the flight and stuff, but yeah.
Mina, what are you still staring in the flames, just watching the bodies?
Yeah, she's watching the body. She wants to make sure none of them can come back.
Once Birch and Arya rejoin the Heralds, you are all four standing there. You see that Gardock comes up and he says, so the north, what way will you take? How can we help?
I have extra pelts to put underneath everyone's armor just for extra warmth, because the north is super cold, but if you have any extra coverings for probably our mounts, that would be good.
Of course, we'll have our people gather what they must. But as far as travel, we will, of course, escort you however you plan to approach. I fear, and looks at Arya that there might be only two ways to enter the north. Going back to the capital and taking the pass up the same one you came down, or the Circle of Spores, the cave system that holds the Vanewood iron that we mostly harvest, is an interconnected cave system that we believe leads and links to the north, depending on what your desire is for approach.
Can I roll, like, this would be history or investigation or something, just to see if I understand, like, what the appeals of each route would be, if I remember, just since
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me survival.
Okay. Could I argue advantage?
Or why?
I don't know. I just wanted to ask because we were joking about it over break. You
Sure.
said survival?
Do with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. And also, I've been rolling like shit. Yeah. Good thing I had advantage. 21.
21. So Arya, when you're looking at it from a survival perspective, the amount of time that it would take to go back to the capital and up the reach, it is pretty significant. So if you're looking at time constraints there, also the way the north is set up, it is set up to be impregnable. You can't go in it, basically.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
No, there's a pregnant word for it.
Okay.
In order to access it, you have to go across a stone bridge that is quite expansive and quite dangerous to traverse. It's not easy, but that way the guards at the top all see that you are coming. That's the entire point of stationing the north up there at such a high vantage and being a difficult terrain and everything. And so thank you, impregnable. Thank you, Changeling. I appreciate you. It's a word. Thank you. Jen knows stuff sometimes. And so if you weren't trying to be stealthy, if you weren't in any particular rush, if you wanted to have an audience and make sure you were welcome to coming up, taking the capital route would make sense. Taking the cave system, the cons are you don't know what the inside of the caves look like. You don't know how expansive they are, what dangers they might hold. But because of where they're located, just simple geography says that trip is shorter. And it is a much stealthier way to come about because, again, the North is watching that pass. The cave system is not one that is thought about a lot.
Arya sits back a little bit, and the thought of having an audience would be nice. but she will relay the... Sorry, got distracted by chat. But she will relay the information to everyone and say, basically, if you want something a little bit more stealthy, the caves are the way. But if you want something that's a little bit more leisurely, a little bit easier, then we should go to the capital. I mean, they both have their cons, but either way, we can't just invade the north. They do that on purpose.
What do you guys say about the plan of attack here?
This is not Mina's expertise, so she's deferring to the experts. She has no preference.
I say we go by the caves. With no offense to those present here, I'd rather not announce our coming.
Okay.
There's a saying, when the cat's away, the mice will play. I want to catch the mice playing. I want to see who in the north is doing this. This Ash and Creed, they say they come from the north, so I want to find them.
Well, if you want even more, we could potentially try and do a teleportation circle. That is something I know how to do. So, if we want to try and just get there, as long as we know where another one is.
Wherever we land, I can commune with nature as well, and then make sure that we are not somewhere unfavorable.
My only concern
Or to know where to go.
with that, I don't know how well it will go if we do show up at the north sneakily or by surprise. I don't want any of us to get hurt, and I don't want any more fighting. You know what I mean? Especially with my own people.
So you suggest we take longer? And they could all be dead?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm mostly saying we just have to be prepared for that. Going through the caves. I just would rather be transparent by that.
Any fighting that would happen, I assume, would be happening by Ash and Creed.
Yeah, true.
Not by the north.
True.
If they're from the north, we simply state that we are the Heralds, and they feel people understand hierarchy.
Do we?
I need you to understand, Ari, if we go back up there, you
Okay.
are
Yeah.
above
Never
that.
Military system,
Yeah,
yeah.
never mind. That was a
chain
dumb
of
question.
command. And
That my
all
brain
That's
is
the whole
mashed.
thing!
My brain is mashed potatoes.
Oh, you're
So
like-
sorry. Yeah, we understand chain of command. Take it very seriously. Good point.
Then they understand that they are under our chain of command. And I will not hear otherwise.
Yeah, true.
I
I just
think
don't think I'm
whatever-
used to that. You know what I mean? Like,
Congratulations, you've now outranked all your generals. So,
Promotion, baby.
in that moment, I think Arya goes a little pale. Because it didn't occur to her until that moment. And voice is shaky, little squeak comes out. Right! Right. We are higher ranks than them. So the caves! Caves sound great.
Right.
Right.
We will of course escort you there. Do you require a rest? I know you've just come out of combat and then seen a horrific tragedy. Perhaps for the evening, as the sun begins to fall below the horizon, we can stay here and let you all rest peacefully. We will stand watch over you, and in the morning we will escort you to Circle of Spores and see how far they will take you.
right.
Have you guys ever been to the north?
To a hospital. Nope.
I've never left the east.
The most I've traveled is south, not north.
Can you do
And
me,
I've only traveled west.
can you do me one simple favor? and maybe I'm being
That
paranoid.
depends on the Faven.
Maybe I'm being a little paranoid, but could you at least stuff the little extra pelt that I gave you guys, like, underneath your armor just for some extra warmth, just in case? Maybe I'm being paranoid, and maybe you'll be fine, but it is quite cold up there.
Looks at my no armor. Sure, I'll wear a coat.
No, they're little pelts to, like, put on you. They're fuzzy. I bought them specifically to trap some more heat underneath your armor.
You could have some-
Looks at my
Love
clothes.
her.
Where do I put it?
Like fur, we're just
We
gonna
have some-
stitch it on you.
Yeah,
a lovely cape.
yeah, you can make a cape out of it.
Birch grabs Mina's and sits down with it and takes out her weaver's tool, and she's gonna start making it into a cape.
Aw.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Love that. Love
Dye it
that.
pink real quick. It's gotta match
Dye
the
it.
aesthetic.
There's berries. We have berries around the forest. It is fine.
She dyes it pink and then just embroiders little flowers and little mice running through the flowers.
Sobbing in the club. We gotta take off a little piece for Squeakums.
Of course.
Mhm.
Of course. Little piece for squeaking.
He has a fashionable scarf too.
Mm.
My son deserves nothing but the best.
Pink boa.
It's 2-woman household.
Boy, mom, but in the good way.
Boy, mom, but in the good way.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
um,
That's Jen sitting right there.
it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. So I was doing some math here, which is not my forte. But yeah, you guys are going to spend the night, try and find any additional supplies you guys might need here. That of course the West is going to give you. So, do you guys need anything as you take your long rest?
Mina does. Let me pull.
What is Mina? Oh, let's see. What does she need?
She needs, I think it's oil and herbs for her. Yeah, I need oils and incense if they have any.
Absolutely, these are the peoples that have them. You get a little bit of oil from the wildfire peeps, and then Circle of Land, of course, has lots of herbs for spell components and such. You can dig through their all natural, all organic apothecary.
She takes some for her rites, and then she takes some and stuffs it in her mask to get rid of the dead smell. That's all.
If anyone has any antitoxin or potion of healing, Birch will take some.
Interesting. Let's see if we do. Do you want evens or odds, my love?
Odds. May the odds be ever in my favor.
With a 3, they have a
I'm a witch.
few left in. We love a witch. They have a few left in supply that they didn't have to give out to their peeps. Of course, healing potions do take a bit to make. I am gonna roll a d4.
That's fine.
You could get 1, or you can get 3. You get 3 healing potions, regular healing potions, that you may add to your
Witch.
inventory. A witch.
They all go
Witch.
to Squeakums.
All the squeakums.
I put it in the party inventory, which I like to think is Squeakums. Squeakums is our what is it called?
Squeakums is the
pocket
inventory.
dimension? He is the pocket
Yeah.
dimension. So
We love it. The Bjorn. The Bjorn is
The
pocket
Bjorn
dimension.
is strapped up with like so many.
He's got like
folds.
a
Bag of
like a
holding.
lounge chair in there with like coloring books and everything like that. He's just like chilling in there when he comes out.
Coloring books.
He's now
In a
he's
little
now
market.
he's getting like a little wardrobe now. He's got his helmet. He's got his little pelt for the north and things like that he's got going there. This is the most well taken care of pet. In
I'd like
D&D.
to retcon in the south. We got him a straw farmer's hat.
No, absolutely. Souvenirs from each place. He collects
Yeah.
spoons from each place as well. So just a spoon collection on the wall there. We love.
Love that.
I'm gonna
I
stop.
Okay.
love that we're making a side story for
We love-
Squeakums. We're gonna have to do like a one shot now.
And then like
He will live past us, truly.
listen, and
No.
then you see that like
Squeakums
there's a
is eternal.
wall. He's eternal. He's Squeakums is eternal. There's a wall of pictures that you don't know when he would have taken at different landmarks that you're like, we passed that, but you didn't come out of there, like, you know, like with the peace sign and everything up there.
Pictures of everybody
Legend
sleeping.
of
He's like
Zelda
posed with them.
Raindrops.
like holding like something far in the background, like something ridiculous. He's got a wall of himself.
He's living a life.
I'm sobbing.
This rat has become
love
more
you.
sentient than Arya.
we love.
Do my
What?
Oh no, we broke Zuli, guys. We broke Zuli.
I'm filled with love for my rat son. It's the balm on my soul after Myrrh. But do my people have antitoxins, or were they not able to find any?
I think that go ahead and give me nature or survival check, Birch, to see if you, because you're surrounded by nature. I feel like lots of antitoxins are herbal ingredients.
Yeah, I have an herbalism kit, so
Yeah.
I assume my people also have herbalism kits.
Yeah, they're pretty. Herbs are kind of their thing.
That's a big number. That's 17 plus 8.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. You can start asking for that, and you see people start going out and start picking the right plants and mixing them, getting them put together for you. So we'll roll a d4 as well. You get two. You get two antitoxins. However you want to use them, like doing an advantage on a medicine check for 2 goes, if you wanted to do that, or because I don't think it's an actual potion, correct?
Queekums now also has anti. That's what we're calling the party inventory. So it's there.
Gorgeous.
Crying in the love. That's all I need. Other than that, Birch is just kind of staying to herself and being quiet after that. She's weaving. She's making all of the pelts that Arya grabbed into coats for the rest of us. We're getting
Beautiful.
a fashionable outfit change.
And with that, Arya, talking about like pelts and stuff like that, you see that a number of the Circle of Land folks start to bring like this very particular moss that they say is really great for insulation. That they would be used for the tree roots during the colder months, which aren't very cold, but for some of the trees it could be detrimental. And they bring them to you to say this could help with keeping everybody warm as well.
You're the best. And I hand out the moss to everyone, and I'm gonna go over to my nightmare and put some moss like underneath the saddle, underneath its rein, like underneath the reins, so that way it's like snug up against them, just to give them some extra like warmth, a little bit, just like
Okay.
and then I'm gonna spend until I fall asleep watching my party, and then giving my horse scritches and talking to them, and just revalidating how much she appreciates the nightmare for being in battle with her that last match, and making sure that she's like rewarding the nightmare for being there and reminding it how beautiful they are. And just spending some time with the nightmare. Loving on it.
Yeah, no, you bond with your mount. It allows you to do so. That is absolutely ridiculous, Zuli. Sorry, chat, we can't show you all the pictures that we share behind the scenes, but maybe we'll post this on our TikTok when we start doing social media again, because we're crazy. But this is beautiful, her dear sister. Beulah, a lot has gone on today. Beautiful stories to behold. Even though she's now a herald, I feel like that there could still be somebody singing these stories later on down the line. What is Beulah doing here as everybody's kind of preparing for this journey to the north and for your long rest?
Because most people are preparing and stuff, I think she's looking at her quarterstaff, which has symbols and carvings all throughout it over her long journey, and she finds a bare spot in it and slowly just chisels into, like, sort of carves into the silver a small bunny rabbit to represent Myrrh's story. And we'll kind of wait till Birch is sort of seemed to be at a quiet place to kind of see if she can whisk Birch away for a moment.
Yeah, Birch, do you make eye contact with Beulah?
I think it takes like a couple more seconds than Beulah is used to. Birch is usually always like looking at Beulah at the side of her eye, but this time she is like engrossed in like weaving and whatnot, so it takes a little bit more than what Beulah's used to, but then she's like, yeah, and she follows. Beulah's a pretty woman, and Birch is but a mortal.
A mere mortal. Yeah, the two of you can take a moment away. Everybody's really distracted with the aftermath of the battle and making sure that heralds are prepared, so you guys have some privacy.
And I think once they get to that space of privacy, Beulah will kind of look at Birch and go, "You're not doing well."
No, I'm not. I loved him. Now he's gone.
And Beulah will hold out the quarterstaff to show where the rabbit has been sort of etched in, and goes, "They's not forgotten. This story will always live on. You know that. You know I wouldn't let someone you love just have their permanent final death."
I think you see Birch reach out and touch the little bunny, and I think that's when she starts like, the tears don't fall yet, but she starts welling up, and she's like, "He's the first southerner on your," and that's when she starts crying. "He's the first westerner on yours." I said southerner, it's west.
Yeah, Westerner. We know what it means.
We know.
She's crying. She's mourning.
Right. And I think Beulah will embrace onto to Birch, just kind of holding her tight and go, "I know, but I know how much he meant to you, so it would only be right to give him the most sacred spot, I guess."
And I'm seeing what you're putting, Jen, but
I didn't want to interrupt.
give me a second before, because wait, let me see something. Yeah. I think she gets this hug, and Birch is just so emotional. She grabs Beulah's face and gives her a smooch. She just starts kissing Beulah.
Disadvantage con save.
That's why I told you to wait.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing for the game. It's International
Mina.
Women's Month. We have to respect.
We have
the
to
Me and Squeakums are sitting here with our binoculars.
Like little ones that, like made of like leaves.
He has opera glasses.
Little opera glasses. We're in the woods. We're away from you all.
They get us.
You're distracted.
We know. We
We
raise a
so
child
mad.
together.
I'm so mad. One of those is a nat 20. I'm
Yeah.
so upset.
Doesn't
The
count.
other one- Yeah, I know.
Unless you rolled two
The
nat
other one's
20s.
not bad. It's a 14 total.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15 psychic damage, please. You will be taking a long rest though, but this kiss burns, but like perhaps in a good way. Burning of passion.
Yeah, that's how Birch is taking it. I don't think she even notices what's a little pleasure without
You know what?
pain. It's fine.
Just adding to the gayness of it all, I think Beulah, knowing that this would cause pain, has already charged Cure Wounds into her lips as, like, after the first or second kiss. So it's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
The fanfics write
Okay.
themselves.
This is what I'm here for. This is
How much do you sell
my first. Is this my first kiss on screen? As a DM?
Did we take your first kiss?
Is
Did we
this
take you first?
As a DM, I think so, yeah.
romance smooches for my campaign? Thank you. Inspiration to Birch for that, please. And to Beulah, because having Cure Wounds in the lips, it hurts to kiss me, but I'm gonna make it all better.
Kiss me better.
Kiss me better. That's
was
10
that
points of
sound
healing,
like?
by the way.
Oh, thank you. That's almost everything I lost. So yeah. Again.
kinks and cantrips. Here we go. That's a different system, folks. Chat will. I don't know if UA's doing that one, but
I think that might be against Twitch's TOS.
Listen,
I cannot
we
start
just-
playing though.
Hey, call us. We're looking for
Call me.
players.
Got a Curse of Strahd coming up with it.
Curse of Strahd, kinks and cantrips. We're gonna add that little plug-in at the end. Love that because any hooser. Yes, so we have a little fade to black going. Pleasure is pain out yonder in the woods here. Arya is preparing pelts and moss to fortify everybody, including her nightmare, which she is bonding with to try and strengthen that bond. Sister Mina, you and Squeakums are feeling some type of way about some type of things. His little lounge area. But I think Sister Mina, you are kind of alone in this moment.
I am.
What are you doing here? There's a fire burning, of course, a campfire, much smaller than the funeral pyre. What's going through Sister Mina's mind right now?
I think after we watch Squeakum's other mother leave us to go be with her lover. It's a broken household over here, you know. Happens. I take Squeakums, we put our little bed mat right next to the fire. And I think I just start talking to Squeakums about, you know, my sister, what our life was like.
Ooh. If you can, I know it's kind of on the spot. Give us a little tidbit, if you would, about take us back to maybe fonder times. Growing up on the islands are quite isolated, especially when you're surrounded by death. But the two of you, Mina, had each other. You've never, well, at least you never were alone. What were some of the things that you and Anim would do?
I like to think that Anim and Mina were a little bit of good troublemakers. We would do our studying and get our things done, but we would definitely skip class and learnings, and we would go play in the ocean and just be kids having a great time, telling each other we would always be together, that there would never be one without the other. Talking about what our lives were going to be like, which house we wanted to go into, and how we could make sure to be in the same house so we can never be apart.
I wonder if the two of you deciding on the House of Rest together, which the House of Rest is probably the least popular option on the Eastern Isles, people heading out there are either looking to get better or looking to live out the rest of their sunset years, knowing that they were older. And let me see. Let me pull up. Then they so they would go to be healed, past their elderly days away, knowing they were coming to the end, or people who were sick and didn't want to be a burden. But then there was the House of Rest. And the House of Rest, where people asked to go. And I wonder what that conversation might have looked like. The two of you choosing that house. Was it out of compassion or curiosity or choice?
I think it was a healthy mix. I think they recognized that that was the least popular, and that would be the best chance for them to be able to be together in the same house, as if they worked for that one. But I do think her sister was more of the compassionate type and cared more about people's feelings, where Mina didn't have that connection. So I think they presented it as they'd be the perfect duo. Anim would hold their hand and talk them through it, while Mina did the doing.
I love that so much. And you tell Squeakums all of this, and he listens so intently until you start to hear the little Squeakum snores. As your soothing voice, the sound that you get, the tone that you carry when you talk about your dear sister, lulls him to sleep. I'm going to assume that at some point, Arya, you come back from tending to your nightmare.
I will say.
Excited to take a night of rest without duty.
Yeah, I go up. Hey Doc, do you mind if I lay over here?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, good. I want to make sure that you don't walk into that fire again. You okay?
Listen, I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna walk into any fires. I wasn't even walking. I think Birch kind of overdid it a little bit. I was just reaching into it. We did that before, so it's not like anything crazy, you know. And she starts rambling.
Listen, I don't know if reaching or walking in is any worse or better, you know? Because fire is fire, and that still sounds painful. But I don't know. I just want to make sure that you're okay. And you haven't forgotten that you're a badass.
I know I'm a badass. You see how many bodies I killed? I killed that commander.
I know you did. Also, can I ask you a personal question?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that you have an affinity to mice and rats. Is that
Vermin specifically?
vermins? Did you like have a cherished pet rat or something?
Well, when you work in an area that handles death, there are going to be vermin who are interested in dead bodies. So you kind of just grow up around them.
That makes sense, and that makes sense why you have such a good relationship with them.
I can speak to them.
Okay, is that why you're a doc and have like the whole mask to like make sure that rats don't mistake you for a dead body? Since you're around them all the time and you'll adapt that smell?
No. You put some herbs in your mask and you get rid of that.
Oh,
but there's a couple
really good to
reasons
know.
why I wear the mask.
I mean,
one is because I worked in the House of Rest, which is people would come to die. They wanted to die, and so it's easier to disconnect yourself from murder if they don't see your face. It makes it less personal. Less murdery, makes it more normal, I feel like.
But killing someone is normal in the north. That's really interesting.
And, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense for you guys. No offense at all.
No, none taken. I think that's a wonderful way to look. It probably is really good for your mental health. You said there was a second reason?
Oh, yes. Not many people know this, but I had a twin sister. And I try not to see myself because it makes me see her.
That's really sad. Doc?
Yeah, you live with it.
I'm sorry. I didn't think of it that way. I'm sorry I pried. Now I feel bad. I just thought maybe you had like a weird birthmark.
Don't feel bad. I offered it to you.
Yeah, that's okay.
A weird birthmark.
I don't know, like maybe you had a weird birthmark or you're self-conscious of your teeth or something. I didn't realize it was like your whole face reminded you of something traumatic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
It's okay.
I guess it was appropriate for me to say, don't forget that you're a badass. Turns out you don't need to kick down doors or tell people to fuck off. You just are.
I just killed them.
You kill them, and you walk on water.
And I walk on water. I'm telling Birch that I'm going to eventually be able to survive in fire. It is my goal and my life's mission now.
Is that what you were doing?
I'm going to master all of the elements. I will be the Avatar.
Oh my god, this makes so much more sense, Doc. You were testing the elemental stuff. That because you're trying to master the flint. Okay, that makes more sense to me. I'm glad you just started with your hand instead of just like walking into it. Maybe next time try like a pinky first.
I mean, Birch kind of grabbed me before I could just pinky it, so I think it's Birch's fault, truly.
Oh, wait. Birch grabbed you before you
I'm
could
sure Birch
pinky
is off
it.
somewhere
Got it.
doing things.
Yeah, she's probably like
Yeah.
singing to a tree or something. No, that's Beulah's thing. Birch is probably doing something really, really sweet and loving and like bringing it all back to Moss. Anyway,
Yeah.
Speaking of, no, please, me. No, Mina,
No, go
please.
ahead. Just gonna say, yeah.
I was gonna bring Birch and Beulah back in whatever order and sequence they so choose in whatever capacity they do.
I have a flying mount. I'm only missing fire.
You only are missing fire. Sorry, I
I
have
have to be the avatar by the end of this, guys.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you're
switch
missing
it to
fire.
Buster.
You made a pact with the flame.
Yeah, but I
You're
can't.
Yeah.
the avatar.
If that's what we're counting, I'm the avatar, motherfuckers. Fuck
you-
Red.
you-
You're the
Jesus.
avatar.
I'm Rat Avatar.
You guys
Monk
have
of the
feats.
Four Way.
You guys have feats for being
We do
flame
have-
bound. It's literally flame bound. You have firepower. You have you have Cinder Strike that you can wreath.
Oh, I
with-
forgot
with
about
sa-
those.
You have Sacred Flame when
I
you
didn't.
do
I'm
a
saving it.
strike.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Bobby.
This whole time I could have been fucking shit up even more.
It
Yeah.
might have come with a cost, but
It
You
comes
think
with a
Mina
cost.
cares about a cost?
no.
Mina has like almost 200 hit points. Mina don't give
Look-
no fucks.
Look up your flame bound. I'll send it. I'll send it to you. I'll DM it to you.
Please.
You,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys have your feats. But Birch and Beulah, after the Fade to Black is over, I'm assuming you all come back to the
Yeah.
thing. Tell me what that looks like as you come back.
Do I have pass without a trace up? Give me a second. Give me a second.
Let me say.
No, I do not have pass without a trace up. Not ashamed. She would have had it up for Beulah, but she's just walking in camp.
Is there any I don't know, any grass or moss sticking out of horns, or any items of clothing that look a little disheveled, or I don't know? No?
I think, funnily enough, if Hades agrees, Birch looks pristine and Beulah's the one who looks a little slightly askew.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely just like covered in foliage, clothes all askew. Also has no shame, so is just walking straight through wherever this camp is, grabbing a bedroll.
Walk of pride.
Truly a strut of pride, if you will.
did you guys do
A
some sparring?
strut of pride.
Did you guys practice sparring? That's
Oh yeah,
we'll tell you-
yeah, they did.
Well, we'll tell you when you're older, all right?
What does that mean? Oh, did you have the
Isn't
cunnilingus?
she older than you?
Yeah, I am. Did you canoodle? Did you have the coitus? Is that what's
I don't
happening?
think we're allowed to say that word on stream.
I was gonna say.
coitus?
Wait
I
a
was
minute,
gonna say that pushes.
Don't ban us, Twitch.
Don't ban us.
We're just
Um,
joking. We're just joshing
We're
around.
just
It's
joking.
fine.
We're doing a spell.
You're what? Well, now I'm confused. Was it you were sparring, or I'm not old enough to know, even though I'm older than you guys? So that must mean that you guys were out
You've said
canoodling.
that in this. You've said that in the space of how long you could live versus how long you have lived, that technically you are either at or younger than us by technicality.
I'm 45 years old.
But you've told us that that's not that old. Okay.
That's about like in human. That's roughly like 30 years old. That's
Jesus,
above table.
ancient.
Decrepit.
Decrepit.
She's just like, okay. We were catching up, and I needed comfort. My best friend just died, Aria. She's like, my best friend just died. I just hooked up with that girl. That's her energy. I just hooked up with my ex-girlfriend.
No
My best friend
judgment.
just died. Give me some slack.
No judgment. I just
No, there's no judgment to be had. I'm not ashamed.
I just thought maybe you
I
got.
just don't understand what the question. The question was. I can't. I don't know if you were being sincere or trying to joke, and I think that's where my confusion comes from.
I was trying
don't
not
have
to.
shame.
I was
don't know.
just trying not to pry. You know, I was trying to release that tension. I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like, "Yo, you guys, fuck." Like
You already
that's not
released all the tension,
appropriate.
and don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
We're fine. We don't need.
I'm so sorry for
Not
my.
a tense bone in this forest.
Good night.
Okay, good night. And Arya puts her blanket over her head. And is like, God damn it! I ruined another social situation. And she's like beating herself up over it.
I'm contemplating.
Meanwhile, Birch looks over to Beulah and to Sister Rita and just goes, I love talking to Arya. It's always so fun. I never know what she's going to say. They're so funny.
We should place bets.
That is
We should.
honestly, I feel like it's an impossibility. It's like guessing the number of stars in the sky that are going to appear every night.
Is it not the same number every night? Where's the circle of stars, druids? They'll know.
No, see that's called cheating. That we say with ourselves how many stars you count in the night sky.
I
Can
wouldn't be
be
able to
different.
participate. I travel too much. I talk to too many circles. You
Talk to
can't
too many
ask me.
No,
I
you.
have too many friends, guys.
I know.
down.
I started that bet back in my early traveling days, and it got ruined when I went to the west. So I used to make a lot of gold off of it. Used to pay my way, and then all of a sudden the druid's like, actually, your number's kind of wrong. Actually, you didn't consider all the different nebulas and
You've made plenty of gold in the West. You sing us your beautiful songs and tell us your beautiful stories.
When you,
No, and it's different.
Beulah, when you go you hear Arya mimic that, like, great, they're talking about me. And I just, like, try to go back
You're
to
supposed to
sleep.
be asleep.
I'm trying!
We're talking about druids, not you.
If you weren't ashamed of speaking to us, you could be out here talking too. We were having a great
But if I
time.
wouldn't make
before
fun
you
of your
went to
voice-
sleep.
If I were gonna make fun of your voice, it would be it'd be hing-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. All right.
Squeakums, it's okay. Don't listen to us. The parents are fighting.
Yeah, have a good berry, Squeakums. When we
Squeakum
do
is
it, you go.
Squeakum is out. Squeakum is out. Helmet half tilted, like that, like dark out, like mouth open, snoring.
Little full belly
From the cheese.
of the cheese.
I'll take that for him for later, for breakfast.
Yes, here's a little. Actually, here's the rest of it. They gave me some good berries for the roast.
Oh, thank you. Stick him in the boohorn.
Love. Arya, do you come back out to join the fray? Or
Yes,
do you
but
stay
I'm wrapped
tucked
up
away?
in the blanket,
being-
like a little Eskimo. Like, it's just waddling over, walking in the sleeping bag almost like thing.
There you are.
Wait a
I
minute,
think-
Jen. Wait a minute. Hold up. If that's what she looks like, we might need to have a talk.
I have all of the elders posted in all of the lore for each of the places, so I have images for everybody. That's Nymera, Circle of the Land.
Is she up right now? Can I send her a quick you up sending spell?
Wait, where did you post
No,
it?
she's up. She's on footing. I put it in the Heralds chat.
Heralds.
Chat, let me tell you, this woman is thick. Okay, in the best possible
Okay,
ways.
wait a second.
Sister Mia would like to go talk to
Yeah,
this
can
woman.
I talk to her?
Yeah, no. Nymera's on. Nymera's up. She's on several. I think Circle of the Land is gonna go first in order to keep you guys have like this guard duty around you. Not like infringing on your personal space, but on the outskirts. But Nymera is up, and she's
I'm walking over there. Squeakums has headphones on now.
yeah, she's like.
She grabs, Birch grabs, sees the line of sight, grabs Squeakums. You'll sleep with me tonight.
So is everyone getting some except for? That's fine. I'm still wrapped up in my
Well,
little.
I had
I'll
had
send you a
something-
screenshot.
I had something to give you if you won't stop pouting for 5 seconds. And Birch opens like the little pack where she's been sewing everything and hands over a little pelt that she's fashioned into that wolf hood that we have here. So it's a wolf hood on the top so that Arya can still hide her face if she wants to. And it just like curls around her, grabbing her. She's like, it has little swords sewn along the paws. She's like, here, you keep running away before I get to give this to you. It's not fair for you to give us all pelts and we all have our new little fashion and then you don't. So I made this for you. I embroidered little swords on it. They remind me of you. And little axes. Look.
A single tear comes out of the gnome side. This is really nice. Thank you, Birch. I don't know what to say. I don't think I've felt this scene in a second.
You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. You protect us. And so now this will protect you from the cold.
Thank you. And Arya will pull the blanket from over her head and immediately put on the hat. And put her hands in the little
You're very welcome.
paws. And is flapping her. I'm never taking this off.
Yeah, she has like the little paws, so she's like having her little claw just flapping around.
I'm never taking this off.
I think
hope
Birch
you know.
just.
And to prove that, she takes off her
Well-
cloak. No, she doesn't. She takes off the hood and then tucks it in, rips the hood off of her cloak, so that way it kind of like replaces it, and hands you the hood. That way you can always have a piece of me too with you, and that way you know that I'm always there to protect you too. And hands you her hood from her cloak.
I think you see Birch turn and tie it onto one of her antlers. It's like a little bow now.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable.
I think I killed Arya. I think I killed.
So many
What are you
emotions.
doing?
All the feelings. All the feelings. But Sister Mina, what
I'm gonna walk up to her and kind of stand next to her at my 3-foot self, arms behind my back.
Oh.
So, do you fuck with the war?
Do we fuck with the war? Yeah, yes, I think that is now our stance on things. We do fuck with the war.
Do you fuck with women?
I'm an elf. Of course I do.
What does the elf have to do with that?
What is this decision? What is this choice?
Jen
live
said
with
all
those social
elves
skills.
are pansexual. All elves are two sexualities.
Well, yeah, that's their
and
god.
pan.
Like they live forever. They live forever. Like they're not gonna limit themselves to.
Do you fuck with the war? Do you fuck
she's a-
women?
Yes.
Fuck
And
with
yes.
women.
Yes, to both. Absolutely. Do you?
Unknown, actually. Probably. You're hot, yes.
Oh. Well, I'll reach down to pick you up.
Oh,
You're so much smaller than her. And start to walk off past the trees where there's a
the
baby.
second person to find out I'm a rat is my fuck buddy.
I will say that Sister Mina does not return for the rest of the night. Does not return for the rest.
Good
of
for
the
her.
Everybody chat, if you say do you fuck with the war, you get laid. That's all I'm learning.
Listen, there's a lot of emotions and pent-up regression that has been released due to being able to express this side of things. And Sister Mina's Herald is like if one of the
That's
Beatles
true.
came up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only did we fight and take back our land, but this is going down in history. So
Beautiful.
exactly. We love. I'm terrified to ask, are we doing anything else before the long rest commences?
Yeah, can I join
Arya,
Doc?
I
And...
don't think
No, I'm
Mina
just
gets a long
kidding.
rest.
Not if I had my way.
Happening. UA After Dark. Make sure you subscribe, chat, so you can know anytime we're on.
We get super bad at 2 hours in.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
do.
what it is about 10 o'clock at night that we just...
I just
Called our brains die.
I just wiggle my
Flip it.
eyebrows at Birch and Beulah, like
EP.
ready for round two. No, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
We all need to go to sleep. That's what we need to do. Make a con save or performance check from Changeling, Sister Mina, as requested per chat. You know what, chat? You throw it out, we will honor it. Sister Mina, what are you gonna do here? A con save or performance check. Wild, but I think that does tell us a little bit more about Sister Mina.
I'm gonna do a con save because I have a -1 to performance, so we're just gonna
Interesting.
con
Yeah,
save
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Math. 19.
Like a champ. Like a conquering hero.
Call me as I leave in the dawn of the morning.
We all wake up in the morning. The guard duty has changed. You see that the Circle of the Stars group are the ones that have taken over this final shift there. Sister Mina, you do walk out to your heralds alone, as Nymira has other duties to attend to. But she says you are always welcome in the Circle of the Land.
Yeah, I'll hit up your line when we're done saving the world.
Yeah, drop me a leaf or something. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad we learned some things. Yeah, I'm glad we learned some things.
Yeah. Birch, what does drop a leaf mean?
It means send a sending or just a little like message cantrip. If you're in the area, it means you can drop by whenever.
Oh, okay. Do you or Beulah have that? I don't have that. I can speak with rats. I could send a rat. Can I send a rat? Is that okay?
You can.
Yeah, those
you
are
can speak to
creatures.
rats.
Yeah, those are creatures of the land. Sure.
I'll make sure it's not diseased.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We like to be safe around here.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap it before you tap it, folks.
What are you rapping?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Never
I think
mind.
that is Bert's actual
So,
chat.
everybody has had a long rest. So everybody is replenished. Maybe more so than others. And Gardock is there, the giant bugbear, who will, with a small entourage, be escorting you all up that road, Birch, that you essentially kind of blocked off from the Prelian army getting up through. And he's going to start escorting you all up to that cave system. Are you taking? I'm assuming you're taking your mounts.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this, looking at the map here, it normally would take about a day, but about half a day with your mounts to get from Circle of the Land all the way up to Circle of the Spores. You're going up, and it's different here in the west than in the south, because in the south you could feel the panic set in of the food shortage and concern and things like that. But here that there's a different sense. There's a sense of awakeness in the woods. Birch, can you give me an insight check as someone who is very connected with this land here?
Oh, yes. Give me a second. Sorry, I was trying to pick my spells for the new day. Insight, you said, or nature?
Give me insight.
They're both the same, actually, upon further
Yeah.
review of my sheet.
Sure.
Okay. That's a 23. Love to see it.
You sense as you're traveling through that the forest has always been somewhat sentient to an extent, but there is kind of a different feeling here. Awakeness might not be the best way to necessarily describe it, but you do get the sensation of more energy coming from the woods, more excitability, maybe even a little bit of savagery, feralness, perhaps, almost as if the forest will begin to defend itself, taking, after your lead, and bringing back the old ways. And Gardock can kind of feel it too, and he says, things are changing. Birch, do you feel it?
Yes, nature's coming alive. It seems that by respecting the old ways, we've reminded not just our people, but the land what it can do.
Let us hope that as it awakens and now has a taste for the blood, that they don't take on the aspects of Sister Mina's creatures.
I find Sister Mina's creatures to be delightful.
100%, but one bite. We do understand that when that ship reaches its destination, what is going to happen to that population once disease
Oh, absolutely we understand. But I've been bitten plenty of times. I'm still fine.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you're right. I think this is just a new sensation for us all. But if coming from the Heralds, you've saved us, you've protected our lands, I'm sure that this change is has been foretold. So we accept it, and we are still ever so grateful.
Of course, and we're grateful to you all for helping us in our endeavors.
I wish we could go further with you to offer any support. Unfortunately, our people do not fare that well in those temperatures and climate. And we need to be preparing in case there's retaliation. There's much to do here, so please forgive us that we cannot join.
There's nothing to forgive.
You guys travel for nearly the entire day. You make it to the area. Birch, did you spend a lot of time over by the Circle of the Spores, you think?
Oh, I'm looking at the map.
It's it's at the very, very north, Never-Talking Worm's west corner, right on the edge of where the north is.
I think the most north that she's been has been Circle of Land, but she would have normally have been mostly by Land, Dream, Stars, and Wildfire. I think she kind of kept to the middle south of the regions. I don't think she's ever gone as far as Circle of the Spores.
Okay. A lot of people didn't. That's why I was asking. Circle of Spores, they tend to get a interesting rap, but part of the circle of life and everything. And so as you all approach, you see that it does begin to get colder here. Not as cold as Arya you're used to in the north, but for Mina and Beulah especially, it is much colder than you anticipate. Birch, you begin to feel it as well there. And You see as you approach that most of the other circles that you came across had some marking, some way of announcing itself that you are in a territory. Coming up to this area, there is no grand archway, there's no carved stones. You simply see that the land opens. There's a long depression in the forest floor that dips downward into this basin of pale stone, where the roots are clawing at the edges of exposed earth, almost as if it was like holding it back. At the basin's center, there's a wide fissure that yawns open. It's not jagged, but it's worn smooth by time and water. And that's where you're starting to feel some of that cool air coming steadily from below. You can smell the whetstone, the mineral from the veinwood iron, and that slight sweetness of like decay before it becomes rancid. There's also this very, very faint glow, almost bioluminescent, just very faint, kind of emanating from deep within the basin. And as you approach, you are met by the elder. It is a little halfling called Mycel. And you see that their eyes are clouded completely white, almost as if like a mole for someone who lives underground all the time. They don't need their vision senses. Standing there at the edge, and as you approach, Gardock goes up to them, and they speak for a moment. And then they return and look at you, and Mycel, in this kind of very slow, almost echoing tone, says, "So I hear that you need to make your way through the cave systems to the north."
You have heard correctly.
Wonderful. I will be your guide. It's quite tricky down below for those who are not used to the dark. But fear not, I will get you to where you need to go. Just stay close. Try not to touch it. And will kind of turn on their heel without waiting for a reply or a response, and begins to descend, waiting for you all to approach. Gardock looks at you, Birch, and the rest of the heralds, and says, this is where I live. We wish you all the best, and cannot begin to thank you all enough.
Thank you. Safe travels, my friend.
And Birch will grab their hands and give it a kiss. Be safe and keep our people safe.
And he will stand there at the edge of the cave, watching you all descend into the dark. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight. We'll enter the cave system, and we will find our way to the north. Next session, Arya's hometown. Love so much. I love that we did a question in the beginning about your character's theme song. I do want to kind of do something that I do. I think we've done it randomly here. I'm not a consistent person. Let's do snaps and favorite scene for today's episode of who you were feeling. Bree, I feel like I haven't started with you in a while. Favorite scene for tonight?
Snaps to everyone getting laid. Except for Arya. I love that. Everyone. Hey, snaps to that. Snaps to Birch and Beulah. Snaps to the duck. I think that is really funny, and I thought it was really well timed and appropriate, and such. It says a lot about the characters and character development. Good job, everyone.
Beautiful. Any snaps? Did everybody snaps?
Everybody snaps. I can't pick one.
Everyone gets snaps.
Everyone snaps.
Beautimus. Hades, my love. Favorite scene from tonight and snaps?
Just like Bree, I gotta give snaps to everybody. You know, it's too hard. We're all too good. But favorite scene of the night probably has to go to Birch and Myrrh. That sort of final moments were so heartbreaking and so like touching that it really shows the depth of their connection that they had. Even if we didn't get to see them on screen for a huge length of time, we can tell the depth of history and love and compassion that was there between the two.
Yes. Listen, Trauma Mama in the house. I gotta hurt you some way, shape, or form. He went well though. He went happy. Sky baby.
I'm gonna give snaps to DM for some behind the screen stuff that only I know about. I see you, I know what's happening, and you're doing great. I love it. I'm foaming at the mouth. Favorite scene is do you fuck with the war and do you fuck with women?
It needs to be on a shirt somewhere. It needs to be on a shirt somewhere. I need to know your
I
stance.
need it clipped. I need it in my library for the rest of my life.
Point blank, period. And it works. I'm sorry, it works. But only, yeah, sorry. Zuli, my love. Snaps and favorite scene.
I love Myrrh. Snaps to my DM for Myrrh. I fell in love with him and I knew I was gonna break my heart. But ever since we got the little vision of him stumbling in the forest, but it's fine. I say this with love. It was so good. It devastated me in the perfect way. I think it was so like thematically amazing and appropriate. Not everyone can handle an NPC death that well, and I think you did so good. You handled it very, very lovingly and respectfully towards Myrrh, and I could not ask for more because I love him. I only had him for a couple of episodes, but I love him. Snaps to Mita for do you fuck with women? Snaps to Bree. I think, oh god, it's so hard. I think like for Bree, I really love that little voice crack you did when you realize that you're above the chain of command. Really, just like we understood 1,000 things all at once. That was amazing. And then my wife Beulah for putting a little bunny on the staff. The first Westerner on a Southerner staff, I think, was just so beautiful. It made me sob. And then Chat for being endlessly funny. I love looking over at Chat. Y'all are so funny.
Also,
No, chat, snaps to chat. Mhm.
Snaps for Chat.
snaps actually back to Zuli for breaking me when it came to making me a new hood and then tying my hood around your antler. That broke me in such a good way.
It was so sweet. I'm gonna say that this session was an absolute roller coaster of emotions. We went from emotionally devastating to celebrating, to fade to black, which I've never had, to shenanigans. What
one
a
night.
it was crazy. What a fun experience. Shout out to, I don't think Battle Monarch is in the chat tonight, but Battle Monarch is actually the architect for Myrrh. I asked my players, for my start playing players, to give me NPCs to fill you guys in the beginning, and Myrrh was from Battle Monarch. So shout out to Battle Monarch for that. For giving us a beautiful NPC. And I'm so excited with the progression that has been had. I genuinely love that this is the group I get to tell this story with, and then I'm so excited to see we're in it, folks. We're in it. The roller coaster has started. So this is I'm very excited. So I love all of you so much. Pretty much. It's you peaked. Now we're heading down. So I'm so excited to see what's going to be coming up, what you find out in the north. But yeah, chat, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. You guys have been awesome, such great participants here. You take us in all of our technical difficulty shenanigans. Let's go around, say bye. If you want to do any plugs, I know Sky wanted to do a start playing plug. So Hades, you want to, as you put food in your mouth, because I am a server.
I'll take the mantle for my wife.
Yes, please.
I volunteer as tribute. And we forgot to do Dungeons and Dine.
Yes.
Yes, the theme was bloody bloodlust. We here in the Hennedy household had some steak that was nice and bloody, along with some other little sides that made that. Oh my gosh, that made Sky drool a little bit when we showed pictures. But you can find me on TikTok, on Instagram under that Dear Fae. I am King Birch, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining.
Good love, Sky baby.
What is up, my dudes? For Dungeons and Dines, I had my ever constant, at least once a week, hot dog. I had 2 hot dogs. It was delicious. I did cry over the fact of some green beans that were sent pictures of. I'm just gonna have to drive over there, I feel like. Fine, the door's open for me, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Good, I'll be there in about 12 hours. So my name is Sky. You can find me everywhere at Sky Bunny TTV.
and yes, start playing. So it's not up yet, but let me give you guys the scoop because you're here and you love us and you support us. I'm going to be adding a Kings and Cantrip mixed with Curse of Strahd. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. The only caveat is you do have to bring a partner. You cannot join solo for safety reasons. Not that you guys are creeps, but there could be creeps, you know, how it be in the chats. So if you have a partner and you're into that kind of stuff, call me. That's all good.
Message sent. BT dubs. Locked in. Hades, I know I waited. You don't have food in your mouth though. Please, little shout out.
I made a point to not eat any snack until I was called upon because I didn't want it to happen again. Anyways, hello, I am Hades. You can find me either in your walls or at Optides in any sort of platform that I deem worthy of my presence. I don't have anything cool to plug because I'm just busy in real life and also just a very tired girl. So
Are you doing the April side stories?
I am. You so right. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. I was just testing you all, obviously.
Of course.
Anyways, so yeah, if you guys don't know, over on our YouTube and Spotify, once a month we are posting side stories where we do collaborations with a bunch of people that we know throughout the TTRPG space, and just do fun, funky little side quests that are, you know, fun little stories with a bunch of other people. But I will be doing April's. Bree has done March's, which should be hopefully up in the next week. But yeah, so keep your eyes, ears, mouths, and noses all tuned to our channels to see what I have cooking up.
I thought you were gonna say open.
Open. Yeah, I was waiting.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for that, Bree. I'll give your little plug at the end here.
I'm gonna continue on with my LinkedIn jokes because I learned something. I learned that you can be an influencer on LinkedIn. Did not know that. Am I an influencer on LinkedIn? Absolutely not. But my name is Hey Hi Hello Bree here on every platform except for LinkedIn because I don't want to be that kind of influencer. And what kind of audience do you have? I have a million questions now, but it's a legit thing. Also, I am doing side stories. We have it's gonna be like 3 sessions total, I think. I don't know. We're doing Humblewood. Our schedule's got a little bit wonky, so that's why you'll see Hades and I. But it's fine. It works out. Schedules be scheduling. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all I have. Don't be a LinkedIn influencer.
Don't be a LinkedIn influencer. And I'm going to close this out. My name is Jen, Cancer Moon Cleric, and all the places, all the things, including Start Playing, which I have games open. I'm constantly running all the time. It's my full-time job now. Hip, hip, hooray. So go up there, check it out if you need games. I do play by post. I do weekdays, all that fun jazz. I will be playing in Sky's Kings and Cantrips game there, Curse of Strahd. Super excited. I trust Sky with my life and my body and my soul. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, chat. We will see y'all next week as our players head to the north. Thank you guys for hanging out. We love you.